Hello, my name is Ellie Tennant, and welcome back to Eagle Eye View. This is a series I created to connect with fellow Fanalysis members ahead of our fixtures. This weekend, Crystal Palace are heading to the Molineux to face Wolverhampton, and today I'm joined with Wolves fan Dan. How are you doing today, Dan?
Not too bad, thank you. Are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So our game is on Saturday, and we've just off the back of another international break. It feels like we've had so many this season, but it hasn't been the best start for your team. You sit 20th in the table, and with only 2 points. You got them from back-to-back draws from Tottenham and Brighton. Thank you for drawing to Brighton. I appreciate that. But how would you evaluate your start of the season?
Not great. There's not really been any positives, to be honest with you. So I would say, from a Wolves fan point of view, just an honest point of view, not trying to be like pessimistic or anything, but like we just realistically aren't good enough. Nowhere near good enough. To only have 2 points after the start of the season is terrible, really, and I don't think any team's ever survived this. So I think we know Wolves fans have had a lot of relegation in the past. So if we know a relegation team when we see one. So this team that we've got at the minute, unless we have some serious January signings and pick up some, like, go on a crazy run, I can't see anything relegation, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, it's not been a good start. A lot of players underperforming. We've played well at times, but we play well for 10 minutes a game, and there's not enough in the Premier League. And then all it takes is the opposition don't really need to play that well to beat us as well. So, yeah, not really any positives from me.
So during the international break, you brought in Rob Edwards as your new manager. What do you think he will bring to the team in the upcoming games? Because this is his first game in charge this weekend.
Yeah, I think the thing that Roberts will bring is, I know, like, Middlesbrough fans watch this, they'll just think like, they'll have I don't know if you've seen anything on Twitter about that. Obviously, Middlesbrough fans aren't very happy, but I think Rob Edwards will bring, because he's a Wolves, like, kind of a Wolves fan, or he spent his career, and it means a lot to him to be a Wolves family, live around here. I think he'll bring just a bit more meaning to the job, so maybe you can try and address that to the players and what it means. I think his first interview, he said the one thing he wants to drill into the players is to show that it means more to us than just the opposition. So I think he's going to bring maybe just like a bit more fight, hopefully. I don't think you can't bring anything else, like, no quality. I think you can bring more fight, or bring a bit more passion, bit more meaning, hopefully. That's what we need to do. You need to fight in this position. So, that's what I'm expecting. And hopefully what we see is a bit more fight on Saturday. So
I know you said you haven't got the best squad at the moment, but if you had to choose one player we should be fearful of, who would you pick?
Yeah, that is a tough question. I would say our best player is Andre, midfielder. I'd say him and João Gomez. I'll only pick one of them, but if I had to pick one of them, I'll probably say Andre. Them two are like pivotal to how we play, and they're 100% will stay in the Premier League if we get relegated. So, in terms of our best player this season, I think everybody's been poor as well, but it's a really tough question. I probably would say João Gomez, one of those two, has been our best player, and they're just on the team sheet every week, really, those two. So, yeah.
And then on the flip side, who are you most fearful to play in the Palace team?
The whole team, to be honest. I like Mateta. I think Mateta's he's a physical presence up front, isn't he? Ismail Assar tends to cause us some problems as well. When he was at Watford as well, he caused us problems. I'm not. I would have been Eze as well, obviously, because Eze.
We don't talk about
that. I'd say Ismail Assar. I've got him in my dream team as well, and he's been doing really well. So I would say him and Mateta are the two that I would probably fear for the Palace team the most.
That is a solid pair, and hopefully they'll cause some damage this weekend. What is your opinion on Palace and our fan base, if you have any opinions?
I think like if you look at Palace, and everyone knows about like, the Homestyle fanatics and stuff like that, and obviously the loud. I've been to Sellers Park a few times, and obviously you have that section as well, which is quite loud. And I do think Palace have got a good set of fans. Obviously, not the biggest fan base, but quite a passionate fan base, Crystal Palace. So, listen, I've always liked Palace, and like I said, even when we've played Palace on like midweek games in the Premier League, like you've brought like 1,500 fans. You haven't sold out the allocation, but you've been probably one of the loudest fans to come to Wolves. So, like, I think Palace has got a big set of like passionate fans, and obviously, I was really happy for you to win the FA Cup last season. So, like, it was a big thing for a club like Palace to win a major trophy. So, I do like Palace. I do like Palace. I like their fans as well. I've actually been on a couple of interviews with other Palace fans as well. So, always quite like Palace.
Lovely. You're a season ticket holder?
I am.
Yeah. So this weekend we're into the Molineux Stadium. Do you have any tips, hints, or must-dos for fans travelling to Wolverhampton?
Well, the one thing I know about Wolverhampton for away fans is there's not many good pubs apparently. So, apparently it's not very good pubs for away fans. But no, to be honest, because a lot of people will say Wolverhampton's not the best place to go. So, in terms of tips, I wouldn't say there's a nice town. That's all I can say.
Last time we played you, it was 4-2 at Selhurst Park, 4-2 to us. What is your prediction for this weekend?
Do you know what? It's I want to say head and heart. There's two separate things. So like
everyone does that. It's fine.
Yeah, head and heart. My heart would say that like a bit of fight with Rob Edwards and stuff, and the players really up for it. João Gomez tweeted something the other day saying like you're about to see like a change and things like that. So like it shows that, and they've been doing like evening sessions. So it looks like the players have been working hard. I'd like to see fight and say that my heart says 2-1 Wolves, but my head tells me the realistic, pessimistic head tells me that we've got a bad record against Palace as well. On top of that, you're a bit of a bogey side for us. My head would probably say 3-1 Palace. Terrible. So I mean, if you show up, you will beat us. Even if you don't show up, there's probably a good chance you'll beat us. But I think if you show the form, I mean, you've been showing some good form this season. I've watched Palace a few times, my head. If I was going to go with anything more, it'd be my head. So I would probably say we'll lose 3-1.
I'm slightly concerned because of the whole new manager bounce, but I think based on your form, we should be okay. But yeah. Well, wish you luck for the rest of the season. Where can my viewers find you?
Find me on We Are Wolves Fans on Twitter. X. Sorry, I keep saying Twitter. It's X. So We Are Wolves Fans is the official Wolves fan page. That's the page I run. So people want to find me on there. My personal account's attached to it as well. So.
Perfect. Be sure to give Dan a follow, and I will see you next week for another episode of Either Eye View.